Hi, welcome to Poeting. I'm Nicole Carter, and tonight I'm interviewing Rich Lansley. Hi, Rich.
Hello, Nicole. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. It's good to have you on. As usual, we have the bit of chat before I press record, and always, as I just said, I get nervous every single time I press record in case I mess it up, the
Oh,
introduction. But it wasn't too bad. It was all right, wasn't it?
well, it's absolutely perfect. Yeah, can't go wrong. It's great.
Oh, thank you. Right, okay. So as usual, let's just get into it. If you t could tell us a wee bit about yourself, please.
My name is Rich Lansley. I always describe myself on stage as a writer, a spoken word performer, and a flawed person. And I think that's the best way to describe myself, really. I've been performing since 2019. I've got three shows under my belt, one-man shows, two books. One's called Be Bright, Be Bold.
I seen that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
cool.
And the new one is called Brilliant Beings. I like
Yes.
bees. I think words with bees in. So yeah, that's the new one. So two books. That one came out this year. And I'm just very happy to be here.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's lovely. I'll ask you more about where we can buy your books in a wee minute. So, yeah, if you could just read us some of your work, please, that'd be great. Thanks.
Of course, yeah, I can do. I've got a couple lined up that I was going to do. My first one is I really like going to the supermarket. I just feel there's a real sense of connection at the supermarket, and sort of we're all there for the same reason. And yeah, that's what I just love, the human connection. So this is all about going to the supermarket and life. It's called Automatic Doors. We are standing outside the supermarket, waiting for the doors to open. They open. A small child walks through first, like a wizard. His mum says, "Go on then." He doesn't look back. He knows what he's doing. The doors open. The doors close. I walk through next, trying not to look impressed, but I am impressed. The doors open. The doors close. Then there's an older gentleman behind me. Just waves at the doors, just in case. Doors open. He nods as if to say, "Still got it." The doors close. Three strangers, child, adult, elder, a connection through motion sensors, and a feeling that something important has happened on the way to buy milk. Is that one?
Beautiful. Lovely. Yes. It's
Um,
I love when poets or just anyone kind of picks up on, what you do, which is sort of life's, sort of like little moments and, kind of the joy in little moments and sort of seemingly kind of like unimportant stuff, but it's you've got to look for these things in every day, haven't you?
you
Yeah.
really do. You really do.
Yeah.
It's what gets me through life, to be honest. All these little things which we take for granted every day. There's magic. I truly believe there's magic in everything. If you really look for it. So that's all I write about. Really, is this the
Yeah.
mundane, the magic in the mundane. I call it.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
um, I'll do another one. The other one I was gonna do for you. Favorite poem of mine. I could find it. So once I tried to make the perfect sandwich, and this is all about that. It's called The Perfect Sandwich. I once spent 37 minutes trying to make the perfect sandwich. Not a good sandwich, not a great sandwich, the perfect sandwich. I lined the bread up like I was going in for a passport photo. Two slices, identical, white bread, the kind of white that makes A4 paper look tanned. I laid them out on a plate like they were ancient stone tablets. My commandments were: one, thou shalt always toast; two, thou shalt not sog; three, thou shalt not fall apart in thine hand like a disappointing IKEA cabinet; I opened the fridge like it was a vault, and it was a vault of possibilities and also half a lime that had given up. Lettuce limp, tomato suspicious, cheddar reliable. Cheddar's like that friend who shows up early to help you move. I built that sandwich with the precision of a Swiss watchmaker who's maybe just had a nervous breakdown. Mayonnaise, one line, not a swirl, a line. One swoop of the butter knife like I was painting the Sistine Chapel, except the ceiling was bread, and the floor was bread, and I was God, and also Michelangelo, and also quite hungry at this point. When it was done, I cut it diagonally because squares are for spreadsheets, and I needed poetry. I needed art. I sat there and looked at it and thought, this is it. This is peace. This is balance. This is sandwich enlightenment. Then I dropped it. Face down, mayo side, where it stuck on the floor like an unpaid bill. And I just sat there staring at it like a parent watching their child perform at a school play badly. Then I cried. Not because of the sandwich. Well, not really because of the sandwich, but because that sandwich was the only thing that I'd built that week that hadn't fallen apart before I touched it. Because for a moment, that sandwich felt like proof that I could make something whole, something with layers, something soft in the middle but held together by edges that knew their job. Because lately, I felt a bit like that half a lime in the fridge. Still technically there, but no longer part of the plan. And the sandwich wasn't about hunger, it was about hope. It was about trying to make something gentle when everything else feels sharp. When the world is loud and the days blur, and even opening up the fridge sometimes can feel like a task, a sandwich becomes a small act of resistance, of care, a quiet message to myself. I still believe something good can be made here. Maybe that's why I cried, because I dropped it and because I was tired and because I'm scared that every small good thing that I try to build will slip out of my hands before I get a chance to enjoy it. But I picked it up. Mayo side down, still mine, still something I made, still something worth salvaging. And maybe that's the point. Maybe life isn't about making the perfect sandwich. Maybe it's about loving them anyway, even when they hit the floor, even when they fall apart, especially when they fall apart. Thanks.
Oh, I want to give you a hug.
Oh.
Oh, it's amazing how you do that. You know, you've got the humor, you've got the philosophicalness, if that's even a word. But you know what I mean?
Yes.
And you just put it all together. It's just, oh, it's so heartwarming and wholesome.
Oh,
And just, yeah,
oh, thank you.
lovely. And
Well,
lovely. I hate the word lovely. Well, in that context, and lovely in the context of poetry, sometimes doesn't cut it, you know. But
I hear you. Yeah,
yeah, oh
yeah.
no, I really appreciated that. That was brilliant.
No, thank you.
If you've got another short one, that'd be great. Thanks.
Yeah, I haven't prepared another one, but I'm sure I certainly could find another one. Another short one. My poems are either really, really long or really, really, really short.
I love your one-liners, they're brilliant.
Yeah. Um, oh God. I've got one called 100%. Remember, you can't always give 100% every day. Everyone can't be everything every day. Even the moon doesn't show its whole self every night. But no one looks up at the moon and says, that moon's only given 68% tonight. Lazy. They just say, wow. There we
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So philosophical.
go.
Um,
Thanks.
would you like to hear the joke that I made up last Monday?
Oh, please, please, always.
What do quantum ducks say?
I don't know. What do they say?
Quark.
I love that. That's great. I'm gonna nick that.
Please do. Oh, I
Yeah,
told you. I forgot I told you about it.
you
Yeah.
did.
I'm
You
really
did.
pleased with that. It's like the second joke that I have. The only other joke that I have that I remember from hearing on a radio show years ago was why are pirates called pirates?
Why?
Because they just are.
Yeah.
So that's the
Classic.
only other joke that I have, in my memory anyway. So yeah. But
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
so right, okay, let's get to it. Where can we hear you recite?
Where can you hear my stuff? So, when's this coming out? This
Tonight?
podcast tonight. Excellent, cool. So I'm gonna be. I've had to write them down because I'm doing a little mini tour coming up. So
Mm-hmm.
from tomorrow, I'm gonna be in Liverpool. In a group called Verse First. I'll be headlining that. And then, sorry, that's my dog barking. Then I'm going to be at Victoria's Festival in Portsmouth, down where I live, on the south coast, on the 30th of August. I'm going to be in Somerset after that, at Silly Point Poetry on the 4th of September. Then doing Shirley Fringe in Southampton on the 5th of September. And then I'm playing another festival called Escape to the Farm Festival in Waterlooville in Hampshire on the 12th of September. So I'm getting around.
Busy, busy. Wow.
Mm, yeah.
Right, and where can we buy your work?
So I self-publish everything. So the best thing to do is get everything directly from me. Well, it's the only place to get it. All my stuff is directly from me. So both my books are available. If you Google my name, it comes up in my online shop, or my link is in my profile in my Instagram, and that's where you can buy all my stuff. And I will send them to you in the post.
Fabulous. By snail mail,
Exactly, the old-fashioned way.
the
Yeah.
old-fashioned way. Brilliant. And your poetry plans?
Man, do you know what? I've been thinking a lot about this since you asked me about it. So I only have one plan really, and that's just to try and get better at what I do. That's all. That's all I can. I did some quite big things last year, which I'm proud of. But the only real plan I have is just to get out there as much as possible, meet as many people as possible, spread as much positive stuff as I can. I always say even if I've only got 3 minutes on stage, I always just want to be doing something positive with those 3 minutes. So yeah, just spread a bit of love, a bit of laughter, and just keep trying to focus on my art really, and hone in and get a bit better at what I do.
Well,
That's
you're
it.
already awesome, I think, and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep up the good
Oh,
work.
thank you, Nicole.
So you're very welcome. So what socials are you on, if you could remind us, please?
So the thing I'm most so active on is Instagram. That's where I post everything. So if you I'm at Rich_Lansley, Lansley. You'll find me, and that's where all my stuff is at.
Fabulous. Thank you very much, Rich. I really appreciate you coming on. It's been lovely to chat. I will press stop record and say goodbye properly. So thanks, folks. Bye. Thanks, Rich. Bye.